Welcome back to my channel. Today's is English face reading version 4. The topic I want to talk is the prophecy of US presidential election on November 3rd, 2020. I would use a physiology of Trump, Joe Biden, Mike Pence, and Kamala Harris, the four persons face reading to explain who will win the election of the US president. So if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the ringing bell. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic very interesting. This is a prophecy of US presidential election on November 3, 2020 with the face reading, physiognomy. How do you identify someone have a face of president? I have been explained before. Then I just want to explain to you. In Chinese calculation, they summarize the face into 5 elements. That means it's a fire, earth, matter, water, and wood. So the fire actually is a triangle shape. Wood is a rectangle shape. And the earth is an oval shape. And the gold actually is a square shape. The water is a round shape. So I just go through a little bit because in my second version already introduced all this. If you want to refer, you can refer to my second version. Because today the topic is slightly long. So I don't waste the time on this. This is a gold face, it's a square one. This is a water face, it's a round one. This is a wood face, it's a rectangle. Or the fire face is a triangle type. And then the earth face is oval. And the gold plus fire, the mixed element face. That means on top is gold, below is fire. Gold plus earth, that means on top is gold, below is earth. And there is a China year's element with for each of the year. In 2020, we can see it's a mouse. This is a mouse. It's a gold on top of water. That's why this is not stable year. Every 60 years they come back one circle. This is a special year, 2020. They call it 庚子年. This is an age reference from the face. So we can see actually from the first age actually from the year side, number 1 year, first year, until the 100 year, go around one circle. So I not go through this thing. So we want to know the president face. The person must have a square or oval face. 80% of the world's leader, president, prime minister, head of a country in the world, all in these two shapes. Is a square or oval shape. So other shape of course have it, but it's only 20%. And the long, majestic and sharp eye is very important, the sharp eye. And the straight, fleshy nose. The nose is without too many bones, fleshy nose. And the long ear with the clear ear helix. Big mouth with a distinct tree. The face with a good complexion, spirit, and momentum. This is a young time, is a tramp. You can see, handsome boy. That time his face almost got this 6 condition all in. So you can see now what is the difference. You can see some difference. Please subscribe my YouTube channel by pressing the ringing bell and write your valuable comment. Thank you very much for your support. Trump's biography. He was born in June 14, 1946. Now he's at age of 74. He has been 4 times bankruptcy in his business life. 1991, 1992, 2004, 2009. It's during the age of 45, 46, 58, 63. Face reading symbol, how to identify people have been bankrupt or because of a finance problem or cause a very serious web problem. This is the fill line shows on your area between the eyes or between the eyebrows. If there is a black line or white line, the line is sometimes a very small and then sometimes it's a very deep. It shows this person had been bankruptcy many times, or sometimes how many lines shows how many times. That means more than 3 lines that shows is more than 3 times. Or you will not exactly 4 or 5 times. Nobody got 4 or 5 lines. 1, 2, 3 they got. Or you can see Trump got 1 line crossing there. Actually it's a black line, but it look like a white color. So you can see even the president, he cannot escape this. If everybody got this line, must be careful doing business. Very careful. This is my secret. For other fortune teller, they wouldn't tell you, because this is how they earn money. So from 1980, the age of 34 years old, Trump periodically mused in public about running president. You can see the young time Trump, 34 years old, actually is eyebrow. On the eyebrow, he already prepared, and the left eyebrow, end of the eyebrow, he already prepared, want to do the president election. That means from young time he already looking for president. He maintained a high public profile during 2012, the age of 66. 66 actually at this side. It's near to the near to the mouth side, this side. You know, this portion from the mouth, from here about 2 inches, this portion 66. He maintained a high profile only, but he never participate. That term is Obama term. The year of 56 portion, you can see his face there. It's not a good location. It shows the portion is not very good shape. So it means he didn't have a good mood to participate the US presidential election. He just talked only. But in 2015, the age of 69, that means it's a lower lip, Trump announced that he would be a candidate in the US presidential election of 2016. That means the age of 70 years old. It's just below the lower lip. So this portion actually identified by the center of his lower lid. You can see. At that time, Hillary Clinton's 69 years old, just 1 year lower than Trump. The 69 year is actually on the low lip center. So you can see the Trump lip in 2016, he actually come out. The bottom lip actually forward, the top lip a bit backward. But Hillary is opposite. The bottom lip come out, the lower lip actually backward. So this is a weak point. When the lip backward, 69 years old, that means you don't have a power. When the lip come out, you have a power. This is 70 years old, just under the lip. So you can see during 2016 already have a difference. I have pointed out this difference. I have done the face reading presentation on the 17th World Hygiene Conference organized in September 19 at Dalian City in China, which is 3 months before US election. I have already used this point to explain why Trump would win. I predict Trump could win the election in November 2016. During that time, the gambling is 1 to 18. If you buy $1, they pay you $18. Buy Trump, lose. But I guess he win. So number 6, Trump settled the lawsuit, 25 million in November 2016. You can see. When election, he settled all the thing. So 74 years now, is actually he joined the turn of the US election again. But this portion is here. This portion, he got the second meat actually dropping down. Afterward, make big, you can see. It's a second meet actually here. Now you can see the photo of 2016 and 2020. What is the difference? 2016 is more powerful, his eye. 2020, he look like a bit tired, but still powerful eye. The second meat on the right chin, this portion means his health is not very good. I mean, could be his this portion could be his left lid. The left lid got some problem, but I don't know because the doctor never announced. But for my prediction, his lid is not so strong as 2016. So please subscribe my YouTube channel by pressing the ringing bell and write your valuable comment. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. So we now come to Biden. Joe Biden. You can see Joe Biden at this moment 78 years old, actually at this portion, at the left hand side, the portion. During young time, this portion is very good, but now slightly come in. But he don't have a second mid drop down, you know. When the people got second mid drop down, that means he's already old, you know. That means the health got some different with the young time already. Chang got the second mid come down. This one, you can see a little bit mid at the side. This one also can see. See, this is a mid come out down. So Joe Biden do not have. Joe Biden actually born in November 20, 1942, 78 years old. His face location I already told you. However, his partner, Kamala Harris, her face is a nemesis of Trump. It's a nemesis of Trump. He got the man's face on the lady's body. You know, this will help Joe Biden a bit. You can see. If you cut her face to put on the man's the area, he become a man. That means it's a lady got the man's looking feature. You can see. You can see. If you cut the center of this portion, it look like the man. And by Joe Biden, the center of this portion, when young time is okay. Now slightly come to different. Look like opposite. It's a man face got a little bit woman's feature. So, but they cooperate each other. That means your weak point is my strong point. My strong point is your weak point. The comparison of physiognomy, face reading between Joe Biden and Trump slightly better. If we only use physiognomy, Trump should win. You know, he's still very strong, stronger than Joe Biden. You can see. But this second meet, I don't know what will be happen when near to the election. That means in the November or October, it could have something happen, very big incident happen. This could affect Trump's election. Now, these 2 months, Trump's Trump's partner, Mike Pence, face reading, a little bit gentle. It's not domineering. It not look like very fear. And his position this year is actually here. And Kamala's position actually here. So you can see the difference. 2%. Kamala looks more domineering. Mike Pence, this portion got one small meat, just like a ball under his lip, this portion. That means his health is turning. It's not as good as before. After 70 years old, this year, his health will also got some problem. He must be careful. I think maybe the kidney or something must be careful. In Chinese calendar, this year 2020 is a mouse year. Every 60 years, one circle this mouse year. From 1840, 1900, 1960, now is 2020. Every time when this year come back, every 60 years, always have a big war, disaster, and big things happen. So I just want to explain to you afterward. So this is an incident year in Chinese calculation. US has the worst coronavirus infection and death cases record in the world. You see, this year attack US very serious. Then American racist conflict is still not over. The policeman killed the black. After that, another policeman shot the black from the behind. So this is continued. I don't know what will be happen another 1 month later. And the largest forest fire did occur in USA this year also. So you can see every incident happened at that area. However, these 2 months, actually from August 7 coming until October 8 is very good month for tramp. It's a monkey and chicken month. This is a gold month, in Chinese lunar calendar. This is tramp-like one. Tramp very much like gold. So his full support rate in these 2 months will suddenly turn out. But this is this 2 months only. So you can see his support rate actually turned out to 45%, 48%. It's quite near to Joe Biden. But from the October 8 to November 8, this was changing very fast. This is a dog month, And the US election is November 3rd. That day also the dog day. From Trump's face reading, he don't like dog. He himself also born in the Chinese lunar year, dog year. It's the same dog, fire dog. And this month come back is a fire dog again. That means too many fire will make Trump lost a temper. So this too many fire meet together, a lot of things could be happen. I don't know what will be happen, but there is a serious thing will be happen. This thing could affect the whole world. So other incident which might affect the result of US election, in the US history, before the Western people come to North American, they already got the Indian people stay there. They have 30 to 40 million Indians stay there. But after that, the European come, they kill a lot of Indian. After that, they also fight with the Indian. So in 18th century, they almost kill about 30 million Indian. So the democracy actually coming from killing. This is a history we should know. And this is a curse of Tippecanoe. It's from Indian leader. This leader's name is Tecumseh, who was killed by General William Harrison in 1811. He was killed very crudely. His dubious claims say that he was killed by skin dismembering. That means the person's skin take out, but the person's still alive. And after that, cut his leg and hand. This is a very close killing. Because this Indian dealer, after dying, nobody can find where is his burial. His burial is lost, and his body also lost. All these circumstances are surrounding. That means Trecpossel, dead, burial, and unclear history. That means something is wrong there. Normally, such a big person die, they should send the body back to his family. When the person die, it's not your enemy already. You have to return the body to the family. But no, the body disappeared. But his curse, before he died, he cursed. This curse have been recorded and left in American history. His curse very serious. He cursed after he died 25 years. Every 20 years, all the US president who act of the office in the year ending 0 will be assassinated and die during their term of office. Either they assassinate or die. So we can refer to all the history. 1840, 1860, 1880, 1900, 1920, 1940, 1960. The nearest one is Kennedy, killed in Dallas. So this is true. It happened until 1960. The US president was assassinated or died during their term of office at the year ending 0. But in March 30, 1981, US President Reagan was assassinated with 6 gunshots, but fortunately he was not died. I heard that time his wife, actually before that, his wife went to India to see an astrology master, very famous master. He asked this master to change the curve, the Indian curve, because she know her husband would be dangerous. She begged the astrology master to change his curve. Then astrology master gave him one of the metal plate, asked him to wear on the body. So one of the bullet actually shoot on the metal plate. The bullet is on the metal plate, so never go in. So he never died. So I don't know, but this is one of a claim. Give me a claim also. Give me a claim. Oh? But in the year of 2000, this is in US history, the first time president election, no result. You were surprised or not? This coming to the 20 year and the behind is 0 again. Oh? Then after 36 days from after the election, the High Court announced George Walker Bush won the president. Have to use a court to announce. This is quite surprising. But however, 1911 incident occurred in the years of 2001. The war in Iraq was start 2003. This has happened. That's why these 2 terms of US president not die, but they suffer. Even Reagan never died, but when he's old age, he suffer the very bad shit. He forget all the memory. About 10, 15 years. He don't know his wife, don't know his son. Everything lost. So 1840, we refer back. The 9th US president was William Henry Harrison. He is a person who killed the Indian, the leader, when he was a major. Then after he election win, he take over the term of the US president. Only 32 days. He died on April 4, 1841, as an infection of pneumonia during the office term of US president. You're surprised? This is a curve first showing the power. The second of the same 60 years later, or the other year, I don't want to jump. This is because of every 60 years they come back to the mouse year, and this is important. 1900, the 25 US president was William McKinley. He was the last president who have served the US Civil War as a bravest major. He was shot on September 6, 1901. You can see, quite serious. This 1840, you know what is a thing happen in the world? Opium War. In China, UK take over Hong Kong, and China also lost one of a portion, Hasaka, to Russia, Hasak. And then in this another one is 1900. What is happened? 8 countries attack China, attack the capital city. This is very cruel history in China. They even the king and his mother all run away from the capital city. That time is Manchuria's time, 1900. Now we come to 1960, the year of 35 US President John F. Kennedy. He won the election, but he was one of the youngest US President, as well as the first Roman Catholic. But he was assassinated on November 22, 1963 in Dallas, Texas. You can see the cursed power. He died on the office. of the president. I have went to Dallas in 1991 when I worked in General Electric. I actually went to USA for the 6-month training. So I passed by Dallas. I go to the street and the building where Kennedy was killed. I saw the location. As I predict in this might occur again in year of 2020. Although 1980 Reagan is not died, 2000 year Bush never assassinated because many people want to assassinate him, but before that they caught by the police. So they stopped the assassination. But actually there is some happen. But this 2020 it might come back for my prediction. That means Vice President, either the Vice President of Joe Biden or Trump, the person, Mike Pence, Kamala Harris, must be a person. They should have a face or the fate become a US president. If these two persons cannot pass the curve, then the vice president will be the president. So they should have a president face. But now we are looking for Mike Pence face. Just now we have already passed through. They have a little bit like gentleman face. Lack of president's face. Or lack of president. He don't have a nominating face. Nominating president. Trump. Nominating. But the Kamala Harris got a little bit. However, this moment is not 100% clear who can win the president of US. When I written this one, is actually in August. I written in August. Now only announced to everybody. We need to wait. Important is wait until October 8 as a critical period. Because I guess that period is a month with a lot of fire and earth element in the world. It can make Trump lose control of his temper. Then he might make a wrong decision. What is a wrong decision? It could be the worst issue. It could be a disaster. It could be the world war. It could be the big earthquake or the coronavirus variants come back. We do not know now. But on the 8th of October start, you can see a difference. The election polls rate will upside turn again. From Trump's good one will turn down again. This article, as I told you, I wrote actually in 28 August this year. I use a prophecy on the US presidential election by physiognomy between Trump considered with Mike Pence, Joe Biden considered with Kamala Harris. So actually on the 28th August, I predict Trump only got 47%. He will lose to Joe Biden, who has 53%. If there is no serious or worse incident or disaster do occur in the periods of October 8 to November 3rd, this is a condition. So I still thinking Trump might lose. This is a problem because that month is very bad month for Trump. It's a very bad month on his whole life. This is affected him very. After learning from this version, what is your comment? But I want to share with you. Actually, the face reading or the physiognomy good is depend on where this person and when this person. Even you have a very good physiognomy, but you are at the wrong place, wrong time, it could be upside down. For example, if Trump born in Africa or born in China, you think he can win? No. He can win only in USA. So just an example, if one person can be a multi-millionaire in USA, But if he go to the Africa, the same face, the same physiology, no, he cannot successful. So this is important because this few months, a lot of things happen. Repeated comeback happen again. You can see some sickness actually given by God. We don't know what the God want to do, but there is something given. It shows it always help Joe Biden. Most of the cases help Joe Biden, although some cases actually attack him. So you can come until October 8 to November 8. That critical month, you can see more incident or disaster will come in. So I hope you are patient. You wait until that month. Thank you very much for looking and learn from my prediction. Thank you.